So what I'm about to read you is a letter that I have written to YouTube regarding the new monetization policy that's supposed to go into place on February 20th, 2018. And if you're not too sure about the new monetization policy, I did do a video in January of 2018 speaking about this policy on my channel. You might want to go and watch that video on my channel from January of 2018, telling you more about the specifics of this new policy that YouTube is planning to implement on February 20th, 2018. Dear YouTube, my channel name is Jeff Beckford. At the time of writing this letter, I have 308 videos. Of those 308 videos, only 21 of them have been demonetized by you. Meaning 287 of my 308 videos are monetized since they meet current monetization guidelines. The majority of my videos are family friendly and as such can be viewed by all ages without fear of showing inappropriate content. I upload videos that I feel will inform and entertain my audience with little to no fear of offending them. While I do YouTube as a fun hobby first and foremost, I would be lying if I were to say that somewhere down the road I don't wish to become financially successful enough at it to make a full-time living. I'm sure many other people besides myself share this dream. By implementing your new guidelines of 4,000 plus viewer hours per 12-month period, in other words, 240,000 minutes per 12-month period, I feel you're taking away any possibility of earning any money from many YouTubers. I feel that punishing myself and other small YouTubers for the actions of some bad actors is heavy-handed and even unfair. Why not set up a system where you go after the bad actors without punishing the masses, good and bad alike? You could set up a green light, yellow light, red light system. Green light meaning family friendly and suitable for all advertisers. Yellow meaning mature content that is still suitable to be monetized by some advertisers. And red light meaning unmonetizable content. I believe wholeheartedly that YouTubers who upload repulsive content such as hate speech, abuse, and acts of criminality and terrorism need to be punished with various penalties, up to and including termination of their channel. I just don't believe it to be fair to punish hardworking YouTubers who abide by your guidelines but just happen to be small. I feel the previous threshold that you set in April 2017 of 10,000 lifetime views is a fair threshold for monetization. Furthermore, some of those bad actors like PewDiePie, Logan Paul, and Daddy05 wouldn't be punished by these new guidelines since their channels far exceed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view hours in the last 12 months. I think 10,000 lifetime views is more than enough to see what kind of channel you are dealing with. Punish people for being bad actors, not for being small. Jeff Beckford. So, I'm going to go ahead and send this right now. Thank you for your feedback. Whether or not YouTube is going to get back to me Regarding that letter, I'm not too sure. But my feelings are still the same, that the threshold that was set in April 2017 of 10,000 lifetime views, I believe that's a high enough threshold. That's more than enough time to feel out our channel and get a feel for it to decide whether or not that channel is a monetizable channel. And yes, as I'll admit that the majority of my content is monetizable and family friendly, but as I mentioned to you, out of my 308 videos, 21 of them were demonetized by YouTube. I'll admit that in a few of my videos, yes, I got a little bit liberal with my language, and there was some profanity in a few of my videos. But at the same time, a few of my other videos were just simply covering current affair news stories, such as acts of terrorism or acts of criminality. I didn't upload those videos to glorify those acts of criminality. I uploaded them to state my opinion on them and give my feedback, to express my utter disgust by these acts of criminality. I just see it as being heavy-handed to punish all small YouTubers, or most small YouTubers, for the acts of a few bad actors. And I think YouTube should just uphold their current threshold. And even so, when we do meet their current threshold, that doesn't mean we're out of the woods. They do have filters, and they are able to monitor any and all of our videos, and even demonetize individual videos that they feel don't meet their guidelines. And I think that's a system that should remain in place. Like, YouTube is supposed to be, sure, I do YouTube for fun. YouTube's supposed to be about fun, creativity, and expressing ourselves. I just think that YouTube has is becoming too corporate, and the feeling I get is that they seem to value the big channels over the small channels, when they should be treating us equally and only valuing the only time that they should be valuing channels over other channels is the majority of good channels that are uploading good family-friendly content over the small percentage of bad actors that are uploading repulsive content, hatred, racism, acts of terror, acts of criminality, child abuse, animal abuse, things that are generally against the law, and things that are generally viewed as being repulsive by the majority of people. It's uploaders of that type of content that should be punished, and they should be able to differentiate between people that are uploading criminal content for the sake of glorifying it, and uploading criminal content to say, try and help the police bring criminals to justice, or using videos as an educational tool. I just think that the legislation that YouTube plans to bring down, or the regulations that YouTube plans to bring down on February 20th, 2018, I just think they're too heavy-handed, and it would be nice if YouTube would reconsider. Is my one letter to YouTube going to make a difference? No, it won't. But maybe if thousands or possibly even millions of people express their views to YouTube and express their displeasure with these new regulations, maybe, just maybe, they might decide to change their mind about these regulations, or they might decide to soften the regulations and come up with something that's not quite as heavy-handed. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please share this video with as many people as possible. Also, if you decide to subscribe to my channel, I will subscribe to anyone who decides to subscribe to me. I like to help out other small YouTubers as much as possible, and I wouldn't mind getting help from other YouTubers as well. So let's help each other out. If you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe back to you. Just drop a comment in my comments section. Let me know that you subscribe to me so that I will know who subscribed me, and I'll subscribe them back. Thanks for listening.